How many more shootings has to happen before we get it right? Beacons of light. Just be it. There's nothing to it. In fact, it's the only way of being. Are you living your best life? Are you living on your own terms? Are you becoming your greatest versions? Are you passionate about your creativity? Because you came with everything you need to be successful, to grow, to learn, to die, and to live again. Now, this morning, there was a shooting on the metro in Washington, D.C. And one of my colleagues was on that train when it happened. He wasn't on the car where the shooting occurred, but he was on the train coming to work. And I got a text message from him. He was stating that he's running behind because there was a shooting and he's scared for his life. On May 22, 2022, I took my kids to the African Museum in Washington, D.C., and I had just returned home, took my kids upstairs into our apartment, and I think half an hour or thereabouts, there was a shooting in broad daylight. I was supposed to go downstairs to put some clothes in the trunk so that my wife can go wash some clothes. And unbeknownst to me, that shooting, when it occurred, maybe one or two of the bullets shattered the back windshield. So why am I saying or telling you this? I could have been hit that day. The violence in these American streets are appalling, unprecedented. The horror is affecting our movement, our mental, our spiritual, and our physical. You see, a community, a nation that promotes violence will be consumed by violence. You cannot have it both ways. You cannot be violent and think you will have peace. How are these kids getting these guns? Where are they getting these guns from? These 14, 15, 16, 17-year-old kids, where are they getting these guns from? How many more shootings before we come to a conclusion that enough is enough? And not just stating it, but finding a solution. But you see, it's easy to discuss these matters, but it's hard to come up with reasonable, effective solutions because the gun business is very profitable. You don't have to take my word for it. Just Google search how much money is made from gun sales. Guys, the world is in turmoil. We are not at peace. We are busy creating wars, but we cannot create peace. As sad as that sounds, I'm sick and tired of these violence. And I hope you're living your best life. I hope you have a plan for how you're going to live the rest of your life. Because these questions about where to live, how to live, is constantly knocking on our door. People are getting out of America. People are relocating elsewhere, going to Africa, South America, Asia, Europe. But I'm telling you, at this point, at this juncture, it doesn't really matter where you go because we have social media. People are copycatting. People are listening, watching. People are toppling their government. People are creating mass shootings, mass murders. And if you think that because it's happening over in the United States that it can happen elsewhere, you've got it wrong. Because people are copycatting. We got this. We got the social media. We got our iPhones. We got the TikToks and the Twitters and the Facebooks and the YouTubes. People can watch and go create havoc in your backyard, in your neighborhood. I think the mental needs to be changed. Something is wrong with a lot of people's mental stability. I think it's up here. And that's why I'm an advocate of change your mindset, change your behaviors, heal yourself, change your situations. If you have something wrong with you upstairs here, you will cause mayhem anywhere. And if your mental is not stable, you are sick. You are sick. These kids have no value for life. I watched a video of 2 teenagers beat an elderly lady in these Washington, D.C. streets. Beat her. An elderly lady she has no strength to fight back. These teenagers were beating her mercilessly. No home training, no respect, no dignity for life. Enough is enough. We have to take back our young ones before they kill us all. It's serious out here. It is very deadly. People talking about Wild Wild West. It's happening in real time. And sad as this may sound, it's not going to end anytime soon. Because we are constantly only interested in solving surface problems. The root causation of problems we are yet to solve. And until we solve that, where the root of the destruction lies, we will continuously have these conversations. But a word is enough for the wise. Until next time, beacons of light, just be it. Let your light shine, be the change you wish to see. Become your greatest version, because there's nothing to it. You came to live your best life, and you have choices to make. Whatever choice you make, you will have to live with. I hope you choose peace over war. There's warfare all around you. You don't have to wait till someone picks up a gun or sets a trap for you to fall in or throws a bomb in your backyard. Warfare are of various kinds. The most important place that you need to protect and guard with your life is your mind. Once you got it up here right, don't worry about what's outside. You learn how to navigate the trauma and ills of society. Let love guide you, not fear. Until the next one, peace and always love.